Hi, I'm Sage Lewis. I'm the president of SageRack.com, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about link building, which is kind of an interesting topic. Do you know that there are some search engine marketing firms that all they do is build links for people? They don't touch any content on your website. They don't touch any titles. They just go out and get links to your website. That's how important links are. And it was very evident in the 2004 presidential election. Because the number one website for the word failure was the George Bush biography on the WhiteHouse.gov site. The number one website for the word waffle was John Kerry's website. And neither of those guys had those words on their website. It was just all about other people using those words to link to them. And there's no denying the power of link building. But you can use that information for good, for your own website. My strategy for link building these days is completely above the board. I do not recommend doing anything sneaky, anything underhanded. I don't recommend buying links, trading links. I certainly don't recommend any link farms where you put your site in with thousands of other websites and put those sites somewhere buried on your site. That's a guaranteed way to get removed from the search engines. It is all ethical. Because the search engines hate it. They hate the fact that people are manipulating this otherwise great way of ranking websites. And if you think about it, link building is how we work in the world. So if somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, can you recommend a good restaurant?" You're not going to recommend a terrible restaurant. It's your reputation. You're going to say, "Oh yeah, well there was this nice little Italian restaurant that you should check out. It's kind of cool." You're going to give a good recommendation, and that's what link building was. This was the basis for this theory that if an important website linked to your website, you're probably of some importance too. And this was how Google changed the entire search engine landscape. Because before Google, it was mostly about what was on the website itself that determined how well you were going to rank. But then Google came along, and you just went to Google, you typed in a phrase that you were looking for, and the results you wanted came up. It was a novel thing that the search engines actually worked. And it's because of link popularity, link building. And in the future, we're probably going to see artificial intelligence being based on link building as well. Because it's how we relate to the world, and it would make sense that that's how machines would relate to the world. But obviously, search engine optimizers that are less than ethical have obviously realized this and are constantly trying to trick the engines, deceive the engines, get links that maybe they don't deserve, and so it's an ongoing fight. But from our standpoint, when we're doing a link building campaign, the first thing you need for a link building campaign is something worthwhile that people would actually want to link to. If you have a 3-page website about your company that is not interesting at all, you're not going to get links, because who wants to link to that? You need to have some sort of resource, some sort of valuable information that people would find useful to link to. So, you get that. You have something creative and interesting that people would want to link to. This is not a build it and they will come type of thing. I've tried that and it doesn't work. You need to go out and ask for the links. So you go out to related sites that would want to link to you, and you ask them if they would consider linking to your website. Now, get a little spreadsheet and start going out to the search engines and finding potential websites that might be good candidates for linking to you. And so in one column you put all of the websites, then in the next column you put the date submitted, then the next column any comments, and then a resubmission column, and then finally maybe a date accepted column. And that way you can keep track of these types of things a little bit easier. So that's how I would go about it. It's not rocket science, it's just good old-fashioned hard work, but you can do it, and it's crucial. It is, without links, you're not going to do as well as your competitors who got links. So start up a link building campaign. You're going to be glad you did, because you're going to get traffic from these other websites in and of themselves, and you're going to be rewarded on the search engines. All right, I hope this helps. If you have any other questions about link building, feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 330-379-9000. You can email me directly. My email is sage@sagerock.com. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for coming to our website. Feel free to look around. We have a lot of information here. I hope you find it useful, and have a great day.